dear students, let us now learn converse of Pythagoras theorem. The statement of the theorem is, in a triangle, if square of one side is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, then that triangle is a right angle triangle. So we have a triangle ABC. We have a triangle ABC where it is given to you that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and we have to prove that in such a case that triangle will be a right angle triangle, or we can show that angle B is equal to 90 degree. So it is given to you that in triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and what we have to prove is angle B is equal to 90 degree, or you can also say that triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. So for proving this, we need to construct one more triangle. So we are constructing another triangle PQR, such that AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, and angle Q is equal to 90 degree. I am repeating the construction once again. To continue with the proof, we need to construct a new triangle PQR such that angle Q is equal to 90 degree, side PQ is equal to side AB, side QR is equal to side BC. So now you got another triangle PQR which is a right angle triangle. So since the new triangle which we have constructed is a right angle triangle, we can start with that triangle by applying Pythagoras theorem. So that is how we start the proof. We are starting with triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, angle Q is equal to 90 degree, and since it is a right angle triangle, we can use Pythagoras theorem. So according to that, we will get PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. The reason is Pythagoras theorem. So according to Pythagoras theorem, we get hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the remaining two sides, that is PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. So I am considering this as my equation number 1. Okay. Now according to construction, PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC. So in place of PQ, I can replace it as AB because both are equal. Same way in place of QR, I can write BC because both the measurements are same according to the construction. So this QR will be replaced as BC square. So the new equation which you are getting is PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square. The reason is since PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC by construction. That is the reason. So now you got PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square. But if you look at the given condition, already AB square plus BC square was equal to AC square. That means in place of AB square plus BC square, I can substitute AC square because it was already given. So now the new equation will become PR square is equal to AC square. Reason is it is given to you. It is given that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So I have just substituted in place of that, replaced it as AC square. So this is my new equation, or the equation changes as PR square is equal to AC square. Now when you take square root, you will get PR is equal to AC. So now I am marking this as my equation 2. Now what condition I got is AC is equal to PR. So you got AC is equal to PR in the new figure. Now look at the two triangles. You can easily prove that the two triangles are congruent to each other because for triangle ABC and for triangle PQR, we have all the three sides are equal to each other. So now let us consider triangle ABC and triangle PQR and try to show that they are congruent to each other. For showing that they are congruent, we have three conditions. The first condition is segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. This is by construction. The second condition is segment BC is congruent to segment QR. This is also by construction. And the third condition is, we got it from step number 2, segment AC is congruent to segment PR. Reason is from step number 2. So since we have all the three sides are congruent to each other, we can conclude that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SSS test. So right now we have proved that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Now you all know that when two triangles are congruent to each other, their corresponding angles will be also congruent. So now, right now we are only concentrating on the corresponding angle, that is angle B. Now here if you look at the correspondence, angle B corresponds with angle Q. So therefore we will get angle B is congruent to angle Q because they are corresponding angles of congruent triangles. But angle Q was 90 degree which was given to you. But it is given to you that angle Q is equal to 90 degree. Since angle Q is given as 90 degree and since angle B and angle Q both are equal to each other, we can conclude that angle B is also equal to 90 degree. So that is the proof of this theorem. Finally we have concluded, or we have got the result, that measure of angle B in triangle ABC is equal to 90 degree, and that is what you were supposed to prove.